Yo, hello everyone, and welcome back to this tutorial on how to connect your Webflow website to WordPress. If you are looking for a powerful and flexible web design tool that allows you to create custom designs without coding, Webflow is a great choice. However, if you also want to leverage the content management and blogging capabilities of WordPress, you can integrate the two platforms seamlessly. In this video, I will show you all of that in 8 minutes. So let's get started. Before we start with this video, make sure to watch it from now till the end so you have full experience. So the first thing that I will need you guys to do is simply go ahead and launch your browser. Right from here, go to the URL section on your browser and then search for Webflow. So you can just Google it like that. And let me just remove this and add English so you can have the actual English version of this website. Now click on the first link and they will take you here. Simply now all you need to do is go to this view dashboard and they will take you to the dashboard if you have an account. Let me show you how to create one real quick. So I will sign out of my account right by clicking to sign out of my account here. So here we go. And then they will take me to like the main page. This is how it looks like. I can just remove this to show you how it looks like really in depth. And here it is. So you can either get started for free or you can go check their pricing and choose a plan from their pricing plans. So let's check their plans first in case you'd like to go for one first. Here you will have four kind of plans or three main plans. There is of course the basic, CMS and the business one. So each one of these has their own features. For example, the basic has a custom domain, 0 CMS items, 500 monthly form submissions, and 50 gigabyte bandwidth. The CMS has 2K CMS items, 1K monthly form submissions, 200 gigabyte bandwidth, and 3 content editors. And the last one, which is the business, has 10K CMS items, 2.5K monthly form submission, 400 gigabyte bandwidth, and 10 content editors. Well, there is of course beside those three plans, the free one, which has a webflow.io domain, so you don't really get a custom domain, which is a .com domain name, and 50 CMS items, 50 form submissions, and 1 gigabyte bandwidth. So and in the other side you will find the enterprise plan. The enterprise plan of course will be much expensive than all of these, and it is very customizable as you'd like. You'll get custom domain name, you will have more than 10k CMS items, it is depending on how many you asked for, a custom monthly form submission, a custom bandwidth, a custom content editors, and uptime SLAs in here of course. Now, either you want to go for one of these site plans or workspace plans, they are kind of different, so it is all up to you to look for them. You can see all the features in details over here. The same goes for this one. So you have to really read about them step by step, one by one, so you can decide which one to go for in case you were interested. And in general you will find general and e-commerce. So there is so many plans, guys. It is kind of complicated for you to get which one to go for, so I highly recommend you guys to actually go through the features one by one in your free time and then read them all so you can get which one to go for. Or you can just ask, for example, ChatGPT for the best plan for your own objects. Now let's get our free plan because we are going to go with the free version. So let's create another account using the free version. Here you can just connect using your Gmail account or use a work email address. So I'm going with my Gmail account and I'm going to choose my email. And from here, guys, all you gotta do is delete let me just delete one of these. So here we go. I am going to delete it forever. I have deleted it successfully. And from here, just click on new site and you will be able to create a new site. Here you might find four templates: a blank site, portfolio, business, and store. And below you can find some paid templates. Here you can see them all. And here some free templates with like some images into them so you can adjust them all by yourself. For example, we can try this one and select it. And here you just have to choose the site name. So test and create sites. And as you can see, it has been created successfully. Now all you have to do is wait until it is fully loaded. And now as you can see, we have successfully created our Webflow website. So as you can see, everything here is actually adjustable. But the only problem that you can find is how to create content. It is really difficult to create content using Webflow. So that's why we keep using Webflow as our designing, building, and like making of the website looks and designs. But overall, the content shall be created using WordPress. So how can we like connect these two? Simply, if you went to WordPress.com and you created your account, you will have such a dashboard, something similar to this. You can go, for example, to appearance plugins, I mean, so through here, and then search in this section for Webflow. It is as simple as that. And here, as you can see, you can still use the Webflow pages. So Visual Page Builder build pages visually with the power of code in Webflow. So you will have the same things that you can find in Webflow, but with the actual capabilities or abilities of WordPress. How we can actually add it? Simply, let me just go to my localhost because I can't really install it in my WordPress real account because it's not premium. I really have to do premium version so I give the access to myself. But now let's just go to my localhost. It has the same platforms. It is WordPress as well. Just the same thing. Go to plugins, add new, and from here, simply go ahead and search for Webflow. It is as simple as that, guys. So let's wait a little bit until it is opened for us. Here we go. Search for Webflow over here. And the same thing. Just search for it. Here it goes and install it. Click now, install now, and then wait a couple seconds. If you don't want to install it this way, you can also upload the plugin if you found it in any kind of website. So you can search, for example, for Webflow plugin, WordPress. Here we go. And you can just go here and search if you can find the installation. So how to download? You can just come here and download it, as you can see here. So I don't think they have really the file, so you can just download it this way and you will have it all settled up. And as you can see, this is how it's gonna look like in the settings, and we're gonna check it out as well together. So after we activate it through this button, you will find it somewhere here. So here it goes in this menu. Click on Webflow pages, and if we compare the results, we have the same thing. So here we are ready to go. So now what you can do is go to settings, and here you have to add your API key, which you might find in your Webflow dashboard. So simply by going to here and searching for your API key, I think you might find it on settings of your websites. Let me just check a little bit. Here, API. You can just find it anywhere in here. I think it's either in integration or something like that, because this has like authorized apps. Yeah, here you have to add WordPress and everything will be working simple. So this is how you can find it. The plugin requires your Webflow API key to find your Webflow view settings, integrations, and okay. So we have to go to integrations. It is this one, and then tab and generate new API key. So we have to generate a new API key, and where to do that? I guess it's somewhere here down below. API access and generate API token. Copy this and paste it over here. So it is as simple as that. Now, as you can see, this website of mine is a localhost. That's why it will not accept this API key. But overall, if you have your own API key and a published online WordPress website, they will accept that API key and you will be connected in no minute. As you can see, this is the API key and these are the authorized apps. So yeah guys, that's how you can connect Webflow with WordPress. I hope you guys liked this video and see you guys in the next tutorial.